Hi everyone, my name is Slim and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing how I made this flyer. It's for a games and glow party. So without wasting much of our time, let's just head right into Photoshop and make something glowy. Because I don't want this video to be too long. So let's open up Photoshop. And yes, we are live in Photoshop. So let's quickly create a new document. Click on create new. So for this flyer, we're actually going to be using the Instagram portrait size, which is 1080 by 1350. We'll set the resolution to 100 since we are not printing it. Let's quickly name this games and glow. What? This is not answer. And glow. Okay. Great. Let's rename our artboard. Yes. So the first thing we want to do is change the color of this background here. So come here, solid color. I don't know. Should we make it totally black? Let's make it black. Okay. Then the next thing we want to do is to, first of all, to start with the name of the event, which is Games and Glow. So I'm just going to select my text tool here, click and type Games, Ctrl T to activate the free transform so you can stretch. I think this is the font that we, okay, let's just type out everything. Games and Glow party. Yes. So for the games and glow, we're going to change the font to TT Lakes, if I remember clearly. Yeah, which of them? Okay, I think it's this one. Yes. So we are just going to adjust the spacing in between them a little bit so things are like tighter. Yes, I think this is it. So align this to the center, align this to the center. Then this party, I think this font is okay. This is what we use. It's okay for it. Yes. So I'm probably just going to increase this a bit. Yes. Okay. So next we want to do, as you can see, the party is blending in too much with the games and the glow. So we want to like add a little bit of contrast by using color. So we are going to differentiate the colors. We are going to give games color of its own. So I copied the hex code somewhere. So let me just, yes, this is it. For the glow, just to ensure that it's the same thing with the one on my page. Yes. Now the reason why I use these colors are, I mean, it's a glow party, and if you check most of those glowy flyers, they tend to use all these bright colors, blue, pink, purple, orange, and also that's why I used these colors. And the client also requested for colors like this as well. So now this is looking boring. This header is looking a little bit boring. So to add some form of like, character to it and make it more lively, we are going to use bevel and emboss. So we can come here, click on bevel and emboss here. You guys should know that that's like my signature move now. Like I don't think I can design anything without bevel and emboss. I don't know. I've gotten so used to it. So we're going to change this. So you can just play around this. Like there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's left to you. Yet you can just play around with the settings. Yeah, I think this is just fine. So I'm going to copy and paste this layer style here instead of having to do the one for games again. I'll just right click here, copy layer style, come here, paste layer style. So you can see that it has affected the games as well. The next thing we want to do is probably to add some form of glow. I mean, it's a glow flyer, right? So let's go back into the layer styles. So here we'll scroll down till we can find the outer glow um, effect here. Then we'll change the color to match the color on the text. Yeah, this is nice. So we reduce the size a little bit, just something soft, not too much. Just something soft. I think this is nice. This is nice. Okay, so we'll do the same thing for. You can just use Alt, hold down Alt on your keyboard, and click on this outer glow and drag it into the games layer. As you can see, it has added that outer glow effect there as well. But we have to change the color to blue so it matches the color of the font. So come here, blue. Yeah. Okay, I think that's not bad. So yes, it looks better now compared to before. So let's add the names of the organizer. I think it's LEMC. Yeah, presents. Let's change this to a sans serif months. Zero, I don't know, maybe medium. Make it all caps. Then Ctrl T to activate free transform. Then reduce the size. Then we'll increase the spacing a little bit. Yes. Let's change this to bold. Yeah, just like that. Something like that. So at least people would know who is organizing the event. So I think we are done with our header. Like that is it. We don't need to do too much. We don't need to do too much. This is fine. So let's just group all of this and name it header. Yes, so everything is in one group now. So the next thing we want to do is bring in our background. So that background online. Don't tell me. Okay. Yes, this is it. I love this background because of this, like, and it has this sci-fi feeling to it. So we'll probably bring it down here because this is where our image will be. So, like in the middle of this, is it called a polygon? I think yeah. So probably reduce the brightness a little bit. Yes, that is just fine. That is just fine. So we are going to bring in our image now. Yes, this is our image. So most likely we are going to place the image in front of the header folder so that let's increase this a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Is this too much? Let's reduce the size of this. Okay, I think this is okay. Yeah, this is okay. This is nice. So what we're going to be doing is just we are going to be bringing in our different elements before we now start like blending and doing all of that. So next thing we are going to be bringing in is I saw a flame. There's this flame image I saw and I really liked. Yes, this is it. So I think to make the flyer glow and yes. So we're just going to keep on adjusting things till we see what we want, or we get what we want rather. So we are going to change the blending mode of this background, this flame. As it is now, is blocking our main background. So we change it to screen. Screen would eliminate the blacks in that layer. So as you can see, it has gotten rid of the black layers there, or the black color in that layer. Yes, so we have that. So we are going to use this. As you can tell, this yellow color is not really working well with this blue and um, purple. So we are going to change that by using hue saturation here. So we'll change the hue to something, I don't know, blue, or just click on colorize and go to blue. Yes, I think that works. This works. This works. So now we don't need it on this part. So we are just going to clean this. We don't need it on this part of design. We just need it here alone. Something else is going to be here. So we're just going to clean it up. Yeah. As you can see, it's coming together. At first, that's the thing with designs. At first, it looks like, will this stuff actually make sense? But as long as you've seen the image in your head, and you just have to keep building, element on element on element on element. So the next thing we are going to add is, I should have grouped all these things somewhere. My download folder is a mess. Am I the only one who has that problem? Where you just have a lot of files that are not organized. So you now have to keep looking for something every single time. Okay, I think I found it. So it's a games night here, so we don't want things to be too, boring. So I don't know, this just reminded me of games somehow for some weird reason. So I decided to just add that in there. So what else? What else? What else? Yes, we also have this. Pardon me if I'm rushing, it's just I want to try my possible best to place all the elements first of all before we start blending, because that's where like the major work is, blending everything and making sure nothing looks out of place. So we are going to change this blending mode as well to screen. Yes. Okay. Okay, so what else? That is that about that. What else? I think we need to still increase the size of our background a little bit. Just a little bit. Yes. Yes. And even the model as well. Ah, um, I think this is okay here. So the next thing we want to do is make this bottom part dark so as to blend everything here together. As you can see, the image of our model is not really getting to the end of the canvas. So a solid color, change that to black. We can invert it. Then we use our gradient tool here. We ensure that this is from white to transparent, not black to transparent. So to change that, we simply press X on our keyboard. As you can see, it has changed here. So we just click and drag. Yes. So you can see with that simple trick, everything here looks, it looks better compared to this. Yes, that is one step to blend. So now let's start bringing things to life. For our background here, to add some form of life to it, to ensure that things are not dull, we are going to hide our model here. Then we'll go to the background. We are going to light up this this polygon here. So to do that, we'll use the pencil tool and we'll remove the fill and we'll enable stroke. So we'll change the color of the stroke to, yes, either yellow or orange. Something similar to what is there already. I think this is nice. So all we'll do is just click along this line here. Click, 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 and click. As you can see, there's a shape there. So what we'll do now is we'll go to our layer styles here and click on outer glow. So we'll change the color to yellow. We can make it something darker, probably this. Okay. So you just keep playing with the color mode till you find, something you like. I think let's just make a screen. Okay. So we'll do another one. Ctrl J to duplicate. Then we'll resize it to this outer layer here. Yes. So we are going to bring back our model. Okay, that is already looking much better. So what we are going to do is we are going to light up our model here. So this is our model. Let me rename it to model. There are multiple ways of doing this, but I'm just going to show you how how I light up images in Photoshop, or I make images glow in Photoshop. So first of all, we are going to add a new solid color. I'm going to change this to, so invert the map by pressing Ctrl I. Now, the major reason why I'm going to show us why I used solid color here. So first of all, let's apply this color over the areas where we would like the glow to affect. Now, you don't want to do it too much. Just click little by little. So it's not like too much. We're going to change the blending mode to screen. Can we see the difference between normal and screen? Screen makes it look a little bit realistic. As you can see. We are going to do another one, but we'll change this one to color dodge and reduce the opacity. This is just to make it pop more. Okay. Yeah. So I think that is nice. That is good. Yeah, I think that is good. So the next thing I want to light up are these glasses here. So same method. Now, okay, I said I want to show us why I use solid color. So the major reason why I use solid color is in case I don't want to, use yellow anymore, I can easily change the color. So maybe blue, as you can see, change it to green. It's very easy to, manipulate this way. So that is why I love using solid colors. Even for my background, I can easily change the colors, as you can see. So that's one advantage of using solid color. So what else? What else? Let's light up these glasses now. So for the glasses, we are going to be doing the same thing. But I'm going to be adding purple to it. I think that's like the color theme of this design. Purple and blue, purple and pink. Is this pink? I don't even know. So yes, just click. You don't need it to be like too much. It doesn't need to be too much. Just something soft. I'm going to be doing another one. Duplicate, Ctrl J. But this one, we'll change the blending mode to screen. As you can see, it's glowing. So let's look at the difference. Can we see from this to this? Can we see the difference? Okay, what else? What else? What else? Likewise, we are going to add in general. These lines here are supposed to be glowing. I'm not satisfied with this glow here. So we are going to be using this glow we use for the headset. Probably reduce the opacity a little bit. We'll apply the glow there as well on those lines. Can you see? So make them glow more. Yes, this is much better. This is much better. So we are going to be adding general glue for this flame here and for this element here, this arrows here and this. So to do that, it's the same technique basically. Solid color, change it to blue, invert this layer mask here, Ctrl I, so you can see. Then you activate your brush tool by pressing B on your keyboard. Then ensure your flow is like reduced, it's not 100, so that your brush will be soft. So probably 50 something, 56. Then you just start painting. So you change this to screen as well. And now reduce the opacity. Let's see color dodge. Let's see what color dodge looks like. That is nice. So duplicate this, change it to purple. So we'll paint over these lines here. You can see we're bringing everything to life gradually. Yeah. Okay, that's just nice. So let's bring in some particles to make everything to spice things up. Let's just bring in some particles. Um, I think this is a lesson. I need to really organize my files. Okay. I love working with particles. Like I don't think you can see any of my design that doesn't have some form of particles, like one way or the other. So let's flip this. Yes, something like this. So as usual, change the blending mode to screen to get rid of the blacks. Yes, I think this is nice. I'll just reduce it a little bit. So you see that it makes everything more lively and not boring. Bring in another set of particles as well. Bouquet lights. Okay. So yes. Yes, 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 yes. So I'm looking for how you probably need to darken this area around our model. It's looking too bright. Okay. Yes, this is it. So I'm quickly going to show us what I do to quickly color grade my project. If I don't want to like waste time, um, if I don't want to waste time on color grading it myself, I use what we call a LUT, LUT, lookup table. So I'm going to be attaching it in the description section below. So you come here, this is it, color lookup. So I think this is it. Like you can see the work it does like easily, like the way it blends everything for you easily. So this is it. So what we are going to be doing now is just readjusting and changing some things. Like this area here, this blue here is too much. It's too much. So we'll have to get rid of that a little bit. So that's one way you can quickly color grade your project if you don't want to spend time doing them manually. Okay. Now, as you can see here, this flame here is looking like it's a low quality file. It has noise and all of that. So to get rid of that, I think I'm just going to blur it. Apply Gaussian blur on it. It's going to blur out all those. Yes, I think that is nice. And probably clean up some areas, because let's not forget we also have text in this design. We have to give space for our text. I think it's looking more like it now. Just reduce the yellows a bit, yellow glows a bit. So we can just see the power of using LUTs. Like, this is the before and this is the after. Like, look at the significant difference. Like, so for the sake of this video and to ensure that it's not too long, I've actually saved our details as a PNG. So I'm just simply going to drag and drop them. Yes, this is it here. So we don't waste much of our time. And as you can see, this is basically how I came about this design. That is it. That is how I came about this design. Now here we have like legibility problems here. The text is actually blending or conflicting with the background too much. So we are going to use this black layer here to create some form of shadow there. Yes. So everything is readable, as you can see. And that is it. I can pretty much say we are done with this design. That is it. That is it. We are pretty much done. So you can also choose to, spicy things further by adding a camera raw filter to everything. So first of all, we are going to merge all the layers by pressing Ctrl Shift Alt E. That will merge all the layers into one. Convert it to a smart object, and then go into camera raw filter. So this is it. So here we can like color grade some more, increase the clarity, increase the contrast a little bit, increase highlights. Go to color grading, just play around and just play around basically, like before, after. Click on OK. This is it. So I think with that we've come to the end of this tutorial. We've officially come to the end of today's video. As usual, please let us know in the comment section if you're able to learn a thing or two. Please help us grow. Share this video to your friends, like our videos, comment. Please let us know if there's anything you want us to do, anything you want us to improve on. Yeah. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, by the way. Bye bye.